Hey chickadees, so today we're going to talk about getting a little bit of R&R. So come on in and let's chat about it. Hey chickadees, welcome into this episode. Today is day 3 of our 5-card, 4-card pull for this week. I'm not gonna get that right. It's okay. Just move on. But today in our card pull, this card 3 is looking at what is hidden that we need to reveal. So on day 1, if you'll recall, day 1 was what are we experiencing in our environment right now? And that was card number 30, the Horseman. And then day 2, or card 2, was what is the potential obstacle or the assistance on our path? And that was card 26. And it was gathering around the power of community. Today, it's card 3. This is what is hidden and needs to be revealed. This is a very interesting card. So remember, we're coming out of the assistance on the path, which is the power of community. And now we're moving into the Garden of Venus. And this is rest and renewal. And we are being not just called to rest and renew, we are being summoned to come into the garden of pleasure and rest and renewal. Summoned. I'm like, okay, summoned. So we're being really brought to this place where we're coming off the battlefield and we're weary and we're broken down and we need deep healing, deep rest, and that renewal that comes through just being. So we lay down our sword, we walk in through the gate to the garden, and we come to this place where we can see who we really are, excuse me, in all of our flawed beauty. So the garden presents us with a mirror so that we can see this beauty, the deep beauty of who we are becoming. And we then, after taking a quick look in that mirror, we take the mirror and we go back out to the battlefield so that we can show others the beauty of who they are becoming. And that is what it means to be in the Garden of Venus. Now, some of us, I am one of these people, so I really identified with this. I see, I can't explain it. I'm not going to call it a gift because sometimes it's not a gift, sometimes it's a problem. But I can see the people, I can see people as who they are becoming, not who they are today. I have a long history of doing this. And so when I meet someone, I can see who they will be, not who they are. And that can be really challenging at times because they're in the process of becoming, right? And so if I go into the Garden of Eden and I get that mirror and I go back out, I have to be careful because it can be a little bit abrasive sometimes. And sometimes when people are mirroring to me who I'm becoming, it takes me a little bit of time to really get my brain wrapped around that. And that actually happened not too long ago. I was actually maybe about a year ago. I don't remember. I had a friend that said that they had remembered me from a specific past life. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But they were holding the mirror up and saying, this is who you are. And I was like, yeah, that's nuts. That's not who I am. They were right though. That is exactly who I am, and that's who I'm becoming. And I'm very, very grateful that they showed the mirror to me. But at first it was like a little off-putting and I had an abrasive reaction to it, just, mostly internally. Just like, this can't be real. This can't be true, And so just know that when you're doing that, you are being the mirror for them. You're holding the mirror up for them, and you're doing the thing that they need you to do. It just might fall a little bit flat. So just know that, because at first it likely will. And be discerning on who you show the mirror to as well. So the mirror is the reflection. They see who they're becoming in that mirror. And be discerning who you show it to. But yeah, this is a great card. The rest and renewal. It's absolutely time for that. If you're, I don't know what you've been through recently, but I've had, it's been a whirlwind of a year. I will just say that. Even the past 12 months for sure, but definitely 2025 has been an absolute whirlwind for me. It's been a good whirlwind, but it has been a whirlwind, spiritually speaking and energetically speaking. And so this card is also speaking directly to me, as well as all of you, because it's calling me in. It's summoning me to a period of rest and renewal. And so I think what I'm going to do is commit. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet, but I'm committing to you that I am going to find a place where I can go on a personal retreat for a long weekend to just get that rest and renewal started and do some deep work, just listening to myself and just tuning in. So the other thing this card does is it says, just, let your thoughts go. Just turn this off. It's okay. So if you've got a lot of chatter going on up in your head, I'm a professional ruminator, so there's that. So I usually have a lot of chatter going on. This is really talking about, like, let's flip that switch and pull that lever and let our brains have a rest so that our spirit can do the deep work that it wants to do and it's yearning to do. So, all right, chickadees, I think that's it for today. Join us tomorrow for day 1 of 2 cards for card 4. So who does this? I guess I do. So anyway, love you. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Mwah.